Hey guys, I'm super excited about this video today. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 dinners that I made for my family last week that cost me a total of just about $50. Now obviously I spent more at the grocery store than just $50 because I had to get ingredients for breakfast, lunch, and snacks too. But for the ingredients just for the dinners that we had, it cost $50. So a couple things to keep in mind. I have a family of 7, it's Pablo and me and then my 5 kids. But our family of 7 is a young family of 7, okay? So my oldest is 9 years old and my youngest is a baby who's mostly eating baby food and like little scraps from the table. Well, that sounds like a dog. Little bites of our food. So it's a lot different than like if we were a family of 7 and we had 5 teenagers. So keep that in mind when you see our portions and the food that I bought. I found that I can still look up a recipe that says it's for makes 4 servings, and that still works for our family. Because Pablo and I obviously eat a normal size serving, and then the kids are really about half of an adult serving still. I know that's gonna change soon, especially because I have 4 boys and my daughter eats plenty too. So I know that will change, but right now, I'm still able to do that. So obviously if you have bigger eaters in your family, you're probably gonna wanna double some of these recipes. And obviously you'll be spending more than $50. But so that's just, I wanted to let you know that so you have an idea of our family size and why maybe we can have the budget that we have. Anyway, so first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you all the groceries that I got for the 5 dinners, and then I will walk you through each of the dinners that we made.
Okay, so what you are looking at here is all the ingredients for 5 dinners for my family. I feel like it really doesn't look like all that much, but this will make us 5 dinners. So let me walk you through it. For the meats, I got this chicken and the chicken breasts I will cook them, divide them up, and this will be for 3 of our meals. Then we are gonna have pork chops for a meal, and then I will be using this sausage for a meal. So the chicken this is the only thing I got at Aldi. I just pulled it out of the fridge to show you. This was $2.29 a pound. And I got about 4 pounds of that. So yeah, that total was $9.25. The pork chops here, as you can see, were $7.23. This was not the best price on pork chops. That's kind of a lot a pound, but I just really wanted to make them. And so I paid that, but a lot of times I can get them cheaper at Kroger when they're on sale. Then the sausage, let me see, the sausage roll was $2.87 for that. Then I got sour cream. For this meal plan, I really only needed the, I think 8 ounces of it, but I went ahead and got the 16 ounce because we will for sure use it later anyway. Then I got some ricotta cheese. That was $2.48, I believe. Some whipping cream. And I got some whole milk mozzarella. The whole milk really does taste better. Now, again, I usually will get a bigger bag and just divide it up. But for today, I just wanted to show you what I was using for this meal plan. So I went ahead and got the 2-cup bag of that. Then we got some spinach, 1 onion, carrots. You can get baby carrots or the bigger ones, but I just got the baby carrots. I think they're usually like 98 cents. Some celery. I have some frozen veggies here, green beans, broccoli, I can't talk today. Some tomatoes, I actually bought 4, but Alex already ate one of them. He's like such a big fan of tomatoes. Oh, sorry, I hear a kid in the background. Garlic, brown rice, spaghetti. I think my meal plan that I'm following for this week called for a different kind of pasta, but I felt like spaghetti, so that's what we're doing. You hear that singing in the background. And I got some Parmesan cheese. I would prefer to buy this in bulk. It's kind of pricey for not very much. I feel like, let me see, this one was $2.98, I think, but I needed it, so I went ahead and got it. I've already used some of these for another recipe, but these, they were under $3. I can't remember the exact price. And then some pasta sauce. So there you go. All of these ingredients will make my 5 dinners for my family. Okay, so dinner number 1 was these pork chops. These creamy pork chops are just amazing. We're always like practically licking our plates. We just love this recipe. Obviously, I served the pork chops over spaghetti and with a side of green beans, and this was just such a yummy meal. You can see here that I just have everyone's plates out. The majority of the time, I like to serve the kids ahead of time instead of passing stuff around just because they're young and it's easier. And I did give them some applesauce that we had in the fridge. Okay, so this is all the chicken. As I said, I bought about 4 pounds of chicken. So this is all the chicken prepped for 3 different recipes. I know it doesn't look like a ton, but surprisingly, it was plenty for the recipes. So let me show you the 3 chicken recipes that I made. First of all, we had burrito bowls. Now, I especially love burrito bowls when we've had a chance to grill the chicken, but we didn't do that this week. I just cooked it on the stove. It was still really good. I did add in some black beans that I had in the pantry, so those weren't in the grocery haul, but I did add those in. And here you can just see everything sitting out. And the kids don't really like theirs mixed together, so you can see how I've served them there, and I also gave them some buttered bread. Then our next chicken recipe, I made this soup. The recipe is also it's called leftover turkey soup, but I pretty much always use chicken. But it's a really good creamy soup. It has just a little bit of rice in it, and it's so good. And I made some homemade bread to go with it because you just have to have bread with soup, I feel like. Now for the third chicken recipe, I made this teriyaki chicken. The recipe said it was for 4 people, but when I made it, I was a little concerned that it wasn't going to be enough. It just looked like a really small amount. But I let my kids taste the chicken, and they weren't like huge fans anyways. So what we did is we had leftover spaghetti, and they love spaghetti like just with Parmesan cheese and butter. So I did that for them with some carrots, and I had them all try the chicken. My oldest had a little bit more, but yeah, it wasn't all of their favorites. Anyways, okay, moving on. This next recipe is stuffed shells. Oh my goodness, these are so good. I really, really liked them. They have ricotta cheese, sausage, spinach in them. They are really good. And this recipe made enough that I was able to have it for like at least 2 lunches after the fact, so that was perfect. I love having leftovers, especially when they're really delicious. And as you can see, I made some muffins. I think these were banana muffins. I just had the ingredients on hand, so I whipped those up to go with that meal.
So those are 5 dinners that I made for my family for $50. I'm excited to share more of my family's favorite meals with you guys on here in the future, as well as other frugal grocery hauls and all things grocery shopping and meal planning, basically. So if you're into that kind of thing, comment and let me know, and I would love for you to subscribe and join me. I will be trying to post a video every week. So thanks so much for joining me here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.